So I absolutely feel like the freaking paparazzi today. I do. I feel like the paparazzi. Okay. So Joseph Duggar has evidently got out on bond. He made his bond. He made his $600,000 bond and he got out. So I got to thinking about it and I was like, let me go down here and see what I can do. Hold on a minute. Oh God. I don't have my phone in its case. Okay. So I thought, shoot, the normal person that gets out on bond, I don't know if it's the normal if they go to jail, but the normal person that gets out on bond, right? They have to go down to the bond office. So thinking about me, I'm like, ooh, let me run to the main bond office, that the one everybody uses here, right? Okay, the one everybody uses here, the big name. Okay, so I run down there. So I run down there and I'm like, hey y'all, I can't even see y'all. I don't have on my glasses, but I know people's in here. I feel like the freaking paparazzi today. I feel like TMZ on steroids, okay? I'm jumping out of the bushes. Oh my God. Okay. It's me trying to turn with one arm. Now I'm parked, y'all, okay? I'm parked. So anyway, I think I'm parked. Okay. So I'm like, so I'm like, I go down there. Of course, they have their doors locked. They're all in there working. And I'm like, hey, everybody, it's me. They've seen me before, not because I've been in trouble, okay? I've had to go bond people out before. But anyway, I'm like, hey, everybody. Let me put on my glasses so I can see y'all. So I'm like, hey, I'm like, did y'all bond Joseph Duggar out? Hey, Jody. Hey, Lisa. The sun's bright. Oh, hell no. I just noticed she got my hair a little bit red, honey. I ain't really noticed that up close, or it's the sun. Now, we got to do something about that. My hair's got to go back to blonde. But anyway, hey, H. Davis. Oh, thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So, anyway, I am like, did y'all get. Hey, locked and loaded. Hello, honey. Oh, thank you. I had to get it all cut off because I'm just so tired of it. I'm just tired of it. But anyway, yeah, I don't like it when it gets that red, but when I go from dark to blonde, it takes me a couple of sessions. But anyway, I always say no red, no yellow, no what. But anyway, it never works. But anyway, so I go down there. Let me just tell my little story, honey. In VR. Wait, what? Wait, what? So I go down there and I'm like, did y'all bond him out? And they're like, no, they hadn't even wrote a bond today. So I stand down there and talk to them a little bit. And they're like, usually it will go in the system. They can't even find out for me because it goes in the system. Sometimes it takes 2 to 8 hours to find out who did because they would have pulled it up for me. Because, like I said, I do have a rapport with them people. And so I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, well, let me go down here to this other bonds company because there's another big bonds company down the road. So I take my chances down there. That one's by the courthouse. And I go in. They're super nice. I've never went down there before, but they're super nice. They go in, get me a chair, pull me a chair out, honey. I go in the office. And the one guy has been following the case. And so we just had a nice little conversation. But what I wanted to come on here and tell you, oh, thank you, Lisa. So what I wanted to go and tell y'all about on this one is he's telling the other guy about it because he's been following it, and then he's been going back and following the Duggar case for a long time. And so we're just having a nice little conversation about it. And they're encouraging me to go down to the jail and stuff. And I'm like, man, there's no sense in that because he's already gone. I don't care to do all that. It's all the way across town and stuff. I don't care about all that. What I'm interested in is who picked him up from jail, honey, though. Wonder if Kendra and Mama Bear drove all the way down here, or I wonder if they got, uh, sent the bondsman the money, and he got a room until they get here, or who picked him up from jail, if he got an Uber and got to the hotel, Holiday Inn, honey. See, my big question is to the guys I sat over there with just a minute ago and left at the bail bond was, they said that the bond was kind of high even for those charges, but it's not the biggest one they've seen, but it was kind of high for those charges. And but they will probably let him go back to Arkansas. And just what I said was, his attorney, Al Saleen, will probably go back and forth to court for him. But we had this conversation, and I'm like, well, with these new laws here in Florida, he's going to be in trouble, especially since they're going to try to squash, of course, and I know Al Saleen's going to try to get that thrown out of court, even though he pleaded not guilty today, with what he admitted to. Any good lawyer would, no matter what kind of case it is, no matter what it is, they're going to try to get that thrown out. But I wanted to come on here and tell you what he said about these new laws. He said, I said, you think he's going to get at least 25 years or something? He said, if he's found guilty, they're going to execute him. What y'all think about that? What you think about that? Yay, nay? What you think about that? That's what the bail bondsman said that I just left. They have that new law here. They're not playing around, and they just executed or they just made that stay. Hey, Janice, they just made that stay for that cop here for those charges. Yeah, and I mean, right now, that's all we're talking is opinion and stuff, and I guess that's just his opinion. But they don't play here. Not about those charges. They do not play here. I think, hey, Fox, I think Joseph might have thought twice if he would have realized, what is my opinion? I think he's going to at least get 25 years and probably life. But listen, like that bondsman was talking a while ago, and he was telling the other bondsman, which the other bondsman, back when this was going on and that show come on, that bondsman had just graduated high school. But he was going back telling him, like, when the show started, and how they were having the kids and just baby making people and all that kind of stuff, shows and all that stuff. Just a scam. I mean, how the brother was, and my opinion is, this is not. Yeah, I don't think it's the first offense. Hey, M. Blanc, I don't think, like I told him, I said, it's happened before in the family. And I think, in my opinion, if more victims don't come out, I think more is going to come out about other family members. That's just my opinion, whether it comes out now or years from now. Just like it did with his brother and then him. Apples don't fall far from the tree. I think it's just like a cult. I mean, that's my opinion. Yeah, I think it runs deep in that family. That's just me. What did I say when I first, if you go back to, I think it's my very first or second video on this, I said, how do we know if he didn't do this? He was not doing it to, um, more like, um, to his, like his family members or his sisters. And holy shit, I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know he had, or I didn't know that, it had happened to a couple of the sisters, and then that started coming out. You know, I didn't know that. So, but yeah, they got him out on the $600,000 bond. That was super quick today. Like I said, yeah, y'all can go back and watch the video I put up as I was leaving the courthouse this morning because I had a doctor's appointment. I was almost late and I went in, so I had to videotape it. And then the bailiff, I had permission to be in there. And then the bailiff come over, and I guess he didn't know, but Miss Ashley from the sheriff's department had called me back this morning because it was after hours that I called her. She called me back like 7 o'clock this morning, and she apologized for calling so early. I'm like, no, 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 that's fine. That's great. And she gave me permission to go in there and video it or do it live or whatever. But by the time I got in there, I had only missed like a couple of seconds of it. So I get nervous with these buttons. So I started videotaping it and I was going to upload it later. And the bailiff come over about a few minutes into it and said, "You can't video in here." I said, "Yes, I can. Miss Ashley, the sheriff's department said I could. You seen the video?" And he said, "No, this is a courtroom, something." I said, "Yes, I can, but okay, I'll turn it off." Because I already tried to take it. I didn't try to, but I forgot I had this on my keychain. I forgot it was a weapon, actually. And I had this on my keychain. I had already, it's a wonder I didn't go to jail. Knock somebody with this, knock it out. And they already made me take, they didn't at the courtroom, but before I got in the door. And I asked them, they said, "You got to take this back out to your car or you can't take it in." And I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, "Can't I just leave it right here?" I was being lazy. They're like, "You can either throw it away or take it back out to your car." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll run it back out there." But anyway, it all worked out fine. I wonder I wasn't in handcuffs, but whatever. And you know, so whatever. I forgot, Millie, what are these things called anyway? What are they called? Not Crazy made it for all of us. I don't know I can't remember what it's called, but it'll sure knock the hell out of you. Anyway, um, but I go up there. Anyway, I turn the video off. Moral to the story is I turn the video off, and the lady was standing behind me or sitting behind me, and she told the bailiff, she said, "Yes, she can tape this. Yes, she can. Yes, she can." And that bailiff said, "She can?" Like he goes all the way down, like, "She can?" She said, "She sure can, honey." And I said, "See? See, I told you so." Anyway, no, I didn't say that, but I'm like, phew. I turned my button back on and I recorded it. So there's 2 tapes out there. H. Davis saw that too. So there's 2 tapes out there. Actually, there's 2. Yeah, there's 2. So there's 2. But anyway, so then it was over. Hey, Leslie. So then it was over, but I didn't turn it off. Then it just so happened that Joseph Duggar's attorney was going outside, which, by the way, I know who that is. So I'm pulling a stunt again, and I'm like, "Mr. Saline, Mr. Saline." I feel like the paparazzi. Oh, hey, Mr. Styling, stop. If he's watching this, he is a damn good lawyer. I'm not going to lie. He is. I was wondering who was going to be his attorney, and y'all hear me say that. I was wondering, I knew he would go for the best of the best. I knew he would. And there's two here. I won't even mention the other name, but I know somebody who keeps the other one on retainer, like period, for their job and everything. And I won't say their name, but I'm just like, it has to be one of them two. I just didn't know which one it was going to be. So he was gracious enough to speak to me and everything. And in fact, he was going to see Judge Clark on a juvenile matter, and he was gracious enough to tell me that I could even call up and speak to him or whatever. You'll see it on the video. Um, thank you, Jody. When I'm feeling my Wheaties, I don't say Oaties, but when I'm feeling my Wheaties, I can be fun. I'm not always a witch. I've been known to be a witch, a bitch, a whatever, but I'm not always. I try to make light out of everything. That's the only way to be. It's not that look, you have to make light out of things that are hard sometimes. You really do. You really do. But that's just the way it is. So let's see. But where was I at? I don't even see. Look, when I went to the doctor this morning, honey, I was just walking out. That's been my doctor for so many years. And I was just walking on out like, bye, y'all. She's like, wait, wait, wait. Well, today I saw his assistant. She's like, wait, wait, wait. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to stop here at the desk, don't I? Make an appointment for next time. I got so much on me, I thought y'all was just reading my mind. I thought y'all were just going to whip me an appointment in there and I didn't have to stop. Oops. Okay. See, I think everybody else knows what I'm doing. I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh, thank you, Jody. Oh, thank you. Since Summer Wells, yeah. Oh, Jody, you wouldn't be Jody Sue, would you? I'm just teasing, honey. I'm just teasing. I'm so glad y'all been followers since then. I'm so glad. I love all my I love all my people. I don't care who you are. She said no way. Lisa said no way. Jody Lee. Jody Lee. Jody Lee. Oh, I wouldn't care if you were Jody Sue, Sue, Sue. I used to follow Jody Sue. You know, Jody Sue put everybody in the box. Some people she put in the death box, honey. I'm still sub to Jody Sue. But you know, I knew how to watch her from the bushes because everybody would like, I'm in the cremation box, honey. I didn't stay long enough to get in the cremation box. I, I want to make sure I had something important to say. I remember one time she said, I would strike Smiley, but I don't think she could handle it. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't. Y'all don't strike Smiley. Smiley don't strike nobody. I did try to strike somebody once. I forgot who it was. It didn't go through. I don't know who it was. I don't care. Let bygones be bygones. Freak it. Freak it. Ribbit, freak it. I know, right, Lisa? Oh my gosh. But yeah, back to this case. I don't I don't know. I'm just interested to know if I was interested to know. I was thinking before all this broke out and I was having to be the paparazzi. I didn't have to be. I wasn't doing anything but drinking coffee. uh, trying to be the paparazzi. Trying to be the paparazzi. Honey, two bail bondsmen is enough for me. But I was sitting there thinking before that, I was thinking about going to stake out the jail and actually thinking about seeing, like, I was wondering, was he going to get out? And then I thought, I'm not going to do that because, hey, Gigi. Because I was like, he's only going to come out one door. So I wonder, like, should I go down there and see if he'll get out, like make bond, get out, and who picks him up? But then I'm like, no, that's kind of just not my style. I'm not going to go freaking sit down there. Hey, Millie, I done been out at two bonds offices. Honey, he done got out. Millie, you behind, honey. You going to have to rewind. Rewind. I done been out paparazziing today. Hey, Crystal. Hello, hello. But I thought, nah, I'm not going to go stake out the jail. Hell, they might find a reason to put Smiley in jail. Listen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, seriously. Hey, Val. Hello, hello, everybody. Show poodles. Yeah, you'll have to rewind. Rewind. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. But yeah. But I don't know where he's at. I don't know. He may be on his way. I'll tell you what he needs to do. Look, I ain't trying to be talked to nobody, but y'all see his Bay County photos. I don't know if it's where he hadn't got a haircut or whatever. I hate to do this because I'm trying to be a nicer person. But I know that my second son always says this, like, the hairline. Okay, the hairline. But if you'll notice in the in his Bay County photo or whatever, not only does he have the hairline, okay, not only does he have the hairline, he's got this little, oh my God, I just wanted to take them scissors. I wanted to make him a Fred hair. I wanted to make him a little Bo Peep right here, okay? Joseph, this can't be here. This, okay? Whatever you got going on right here, whatever you got going on right here, honey, I don't know what you got going on right here, okay? But it can't be here. It is not, it is not sexy. It is not. Y'all go back and look at his picture because that is not, that freaked me out. Like, Michelle Duggar, you need to tell your son. No, Michelle don't need to tell her son nothing. Kendra, that is your husband. That is your husband. That looks like some nasty. That is his hair. Look at the Bay County photo. That that is some nasty. I just want to take them scissors. I'm sorry. I can't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm sorry. I just don't. That's just gross. Nailed it. I mean, seriously, I wish I could get the photo up here, but it's all over my Facebook. Yes. And listen, mm, he's lucky they gave him bond out of Bay County Jail because he would not have. Yeah, he could have put it in a bow tie. He could have tied a little bow right here. This is gross. But Okay, and one thing I cannot stand anybody doing in a mugshot, I don't care if it's male or female. Y'all seen that shitty ass grin? I had to look at it several times. He was smiling in his mugshot. I don't like that. You're not posing for a picture. You're not posing for a picture. Hey, Bo. Yeah, yeah. Some of those stuff that Michelle's doing or coming out saying is horrible. It's bad. It is, honey. All I can say is, and the phone call between Kendra and him, I mean, he was just chilling. Like nothing was wrong. I mean, oh, I'm locked up 23 hours a day. I'm getting some rest. Oh, yeah, let me get just chill. What? What? I don't know who could be locked up 23 hours a day. Just read the Bible and chill. You know, what is with that? He wouldn't have did that in Bay County jail. I'm just telling you. I know so many people. I'm sorry. I'm not bragging because of it, but I know so many people that has been in Bay County jail that I mean over the years, Bay County jail wouldn't have been like that. And she isn't the least bit. No, she wasn't the least bit worried either. And she's gonna stand by him as far as I can tell. She's gonna stand by him. You know, it's strange. It's strange. But I did want to hop on here and just tell y'all. I just want to hop on here and say hi because I could. I know I don't come on much anymore. But I wanted to come on here. I was hoping that I could find out some information, which that was a cluster fub. Let's make up these words. And I wanted to see. I could have got information if I, if either one of them had a, especially the first one, if they had a got him out. Um, Basically, I was just wanting to know if he able to leave Arkansas. Maybe we'll be able, or go back to Arkansas. Maybe we'll be able to find it out later today. Maybe not. Maybe tomorrow. The news should be all over it. Where did my thing go? Oh, here it is. See, I have my little pass thing. I'm pulling a little, you know, I'm picking up some things here. I'm picking up some things here. Press, honey. I'm picking up some things. Hey, Jude. Long time no hear, honey. Long time no hear. Oh, Lord. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Um, I just wanted to see what was going on and if I could find out anything more, but it looks like he may be sail on back to Arkansas. No, all jokes aside, none of this is funny. Uh, we got to pray for the victim. That's who we got to pray for. Because I do stand for the victim. I will say this: we all know here we stand for the victim, and there is a victim out there. He's admitted it. Um, so let's see what comes out of this. Let's see what happens. There will be court dates. I done forgotten now. but I think it's, was it April 20th, maybe? Again, Al Saleen will go to court for him probably if he goes back to Arkansas and until trial. But I thought it was interesting what one of the bail bondsmen said when I said, do you think he'll at least get 25 years? And he said if he is convicted, he'll probably get executed. So I don't think they took that into consideration, especially with that new law here in Florida. And so it may not be all smiles and shits and giggles, because Florida don't play. This county don't play. Everybody else might play. And like Tommy Ford said, our sheriff, I don't care what TV show he has or has had or is on. Oh, yeah, that's what the bail bondsman I just sat down with said. Bo, absolutely. So that was his thoughts and opinions, and that's a lot of people's thoughts and opinions. I say, and I'm saying it now, I think at least 25 years. I may be wrong. It could be more and it could be split up, but that's just my thoughts, you know. So, yeah, hey Jude, you wasn't in here earlier, but that's what the bail bondsman said earlier too. He told me, I sat down with them off record. They made me feel real comfortable. It was not his bail bondsman, but he said that was a pretty big bond, even for his charges. He was saying that now he has seen bigger, but he said that that was pretty that was a pretty big bond, even for his status and even for his charges. So he said that he thinks they are going to set an example out of Joseph Duggar. That was the exact words he did use. He sure did. And so I kind of have to agree with that. I do. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to run. Thank you all for being here. Y'all have a blessed day. I love you all. I thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you in the streets. YouTube streets, that is. Thank you. Have a blessed day.